This is Group 1's ethical presentation. The biotech death of Jesse Gelsinger. Who was involved? Jesse Gelsinger, the 18-year-old from Arizona, was the patient. Dr. James M. Wilson was the lead researcher and doctor at the University of Pennsylvania. The Gelsinger advocated for ethical medical research following his death, and the University of Pennsylvania and the FDA were involved with lack of transparency and failures of the trial. What happened? 18-year-old Jesse Gelsinger had died during the experiment, and Jesse had a rare metabolic disorder, OTC deficiency, which was what the trial was over. When did this event take place? September 13th, 1999, Jesse Gelsinger had received his gene therapy, and September 17th, 1999, Jesse was declared brain dead and removed from life support. Now we're going to go with Daniela for the where and the why.
Right, so this happened at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, and the trial was led by the Institute of Human Gene Therapy under Dr. James Wilson. And James received the therapy at Penn's Hospital at the University of Pennsylvania. So why it happened? So Jesse has a rare genetic disorder called OTC deficiency. His case was mild, but he decided to volunteer to help others with more severe forms. The trial aimed to test the safety of new gene therapy using a modified cold virus, and the virus was designed to deliver a gene to the liver. Jesse experienced a severe immune reaction to the treatment and later died of multiple organ failure days later. And this was marked the first known death linked to gene therapy trial. And
Okay.
then to Aaron.
So this trial specifically violated non-maleficence and informed consent. The researchers failed to prioritize Jesse's safety by proceeding with the gene therapy trial, despite prior indications of severe adverse effects in animal studies and other participants, which violated the non-maleficence, which is do no harm. Additionally, although it was not explicitly stated in the article, it seems that Jesse was not fully informed of the risks, including the fact that other subjects had experienced liver toxicity, which may have actually compromised his ability to provide informed consent. Now I'm going to turn it over to Jamie.
So this case affected the cultural values because it impacted public's trust in new medical technologies, specifically gene therapy. And it called upon the ethics in human experimentation because it was argued, like Aaron said, that Jesse could not actually consent because he wasn't given the full information. And it brought up the risk versus reward discussion in terms of medical trials because Jesse paid the ultimate price for this trial when that was not the intended outcome. And now we're going to head over to Nicole, and she's going to talk about the effects on healthcare research.
So this trial created a very big setback in gene therapy. It was always deemed a promising success prior to Jesse's death, but now it is realized that more research needs to be conducted, and then more rigorous inquiries were placed on the safety of adenoviruses as they are used in 1/4 of gene therapy clinical trials. So restrictions were placed on the use, which will slow down aspects of gene therapy research. And then public airing on issues regarding the safety in gene therapy created more setbacks in its research. And that concludes our presentation.